fix some stuff. Ah! Let me turn it down just a little bit. Why is music doing work properly? Okay, what's up, everyone? Hello, hello. Change that, that's right. Okay. That's working. Alright. Howdy doody. What's up, everyone? How are you doing? Good. Okay. I'm like 2 hours late. I was supposed to stream earlier, but I just got caught up with a bunch of stuff. So, we're here now. I'm sure most everyone is asleep. But it's all good. It's all good. All good. But yeah, we are here. I'm Stanley Parable. This was recommended to my viewers yesterday, so we're playing it today. I guess, but we're gonna try to do it today. I looked it up and it was like 2 hours long, so it's a pretty short game. They said if we wanted to get everything in it, it's like 12 hours, and I was like, yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna go as far as we can, so let's do it. I didn't want to touch anything because I was afraid if I like did all of this then it would trigger something, so I just left it, but we'll go ahead and confirm everything. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No. It's just a slider. It's barely visible. So I want to have at least a little bit of brightness so you guys can see. Probably right there. It's probably good. And please enter the current time. It's late right now. But shit, I went too far. I say it's late, but it's only like 7 o'clock. It feels late. Is that the time? What time is it, actually? 7:21. My time, at least. No accessibility settings can be accessed from the okay. Alright, I guess we're just going... Oh, I guess I could have launched it. Alright, whatever. Cool. So settings. So immediately turn down everything. Okay, guys. Here, let me turn that up and then just turn this down. Is that good? What do you guys think? A little louder? I'd say that's probably good. Sync is off. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright. Oh, that's trippy. It's showing up over here. Okay, guys. Are you ready to begin? It's time. We gotta probably rush through this. I don't want to be playing this all night. Let's go ahead and begin. The end is never the end. The end is...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That's my
While
note.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
What?
Though he had been made exactly for this job,
Or brainwashed.
was happy.
I'm sure he was.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Okay.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, we're here. So it's super cold outside. Oh my god, 3 degrees of sensitivity, that is insane. Turn it down to like 3. That's better. Say it's better. 1. Let's turn it down to 1. Oh, that's even better. Let's wait. That's cool. Wait. You can't jump. Oh, they think I was pressing spacebar. Oh, I just got an achievement. I got 2 achievements from something. That's cool. Break the glass.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm looking. I don't care what you say. Plant. That looks like a plant from Gmod. I know a plant from Gmod when I see it. That is straight out of Gmod. It's the stolen assets. Can't zoom in or anything, can you? Can't do anything. All you do is walk around.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, now I know what kind of game this is. I know what you guys have been wanting me to do. I get it now. I'm trying every little thing. Oh. It's actually turned off. That's interesting. Huh. Can't do anything at all. Wait, didn't I just walk through here? Oh, that's weird. Keep going. I know there's gotta be some kind of like trippy fest where it just makes you like redo the same thing. See if anything changes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Uh-oh. So the narrator's telling me to go left. Do I want to go left? Or do I want to go right and break the rules? Tough decisions. This said we go left. But something, left leads to identity theft. Right is the right way. But if we go right, then there's nothing left. But if we go left, nothing's right. If we go left. I don't know what that choice is gonna stick with me. It's like a telltale game. So this action will have consequences. Okay.
Yet there was
room.
not a single
Okay.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That's an eyesore. Oh, man. So you really can't do anything. I was able to turn off my computer. So, can we really not do anything? We just have to kind of... Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh, stop it. Oh. Number of slides on the slides. Slides, charts and slides. Okay. Next. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Okay. Rate of increase in graphics per slide. Please name your charts, please name stuff boss appreciation minute on the boss appreciation minute workshops considered 2023 boss appreciation specialist. Solving any personal conflict if you ever find yourself in a company with another employee like yourself and learn how many removal sites to be start games of nature that's air. That's rough. Hope. Pollution. Maybe a boat. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unfired. Well, that's don't get fired. Not talking too much and probably talking too much. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let a boss inside you. Take out passive aggressive on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you or let it all. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure the slides is liquid graphic and header and put something below. It's nice this way to show you I found my product of. Okay. Cool. I want to do every little thing. I want to get every achievement that I can while I'm playing it. Because I'm probably not going to play this ever again. So I'm going to get whatever I can. Bye-bye. Hiccups. Ah.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Are you sure there's nothing? It looks to me like there's a whole bunch of somethings in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I wonder if he'll keep talking to me. Because I just keep walking around.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Okay, fine, I'll leave the closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's give me another place I can go to. I'm going downstairs this time. Paper. Oh, I can't even read that. I can't read it. I thought if I got closer I could read it better. Oh. I want this door closed behind me. I should probably go to my boss's office, right? I don't know.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Okay.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy,
That's not what I
why
thought.
had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
But
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I didn't
All of
think
my
that.
coworkers
Stop
would be
gaslighting me.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
There was
And
a jump
as
scare right
Stanley
there that
pondered
opened
this,
so
he began
good.
to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Where's my feet?
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too
I said that earlier. The other rooms looked...
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream."
I didn't yell that.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found
not a
an answer,
dream.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose
They're all
his job.
dead.
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Lucid.
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
What?
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
Oh
the
my
truth was that,
God.
of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
What
After all,
the
he
hell?
was certain beyond a doubt
What if
that
I go
this was
back?
in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Hey!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
This is tripping me out.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Really not normal, man.
I am okay.
And nothing changed.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Okay.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me
Why is everything turning red?
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
This is scary.
And everything went black.
What? Bro!
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Dead?
Although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Thanks,
I am
dude.
in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then
Who the
she
fuck
remembered
says
the meeting
that?
she had scheduled for that day.
It's so messed up to say.
People whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
I don't care
She
about
had
this
no
woman.
time for this, so it was only a moment
Please,
that she
I
stood
don't care.
there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
So I just died. I just died, that's it. Okay, well, what? Oh, we just restart. So that was like an ending, I guess. So I just died first. I wasn't supposed to go down there and they infinity prisoned me and I died from a heart attack or something. Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
I have a feeling
room.
that
Perhaps he had
something's gonna be
simply missed a
open now.
memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
What if I
he
could turn
couldn't
off all
find
the
a trace
computers?
of his co-workers.
There weren't windows here, were there? I don't think there was windows here before. Or was there? I don't think there was. This was definitely different. I think. Why is that door open? Why are both of those doors open? Why is that door open too?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Input received. Okay, input received. What does that mean though? Input received. Weird. Doors aren't closing anymore. Interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of
Never
two
mind.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's what I did last time. But I went down. I guess I ought to go up this time, going left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
I like this
Please
room.
take your time.
What if I just sit here? I'm just not even gonna touch anything. What if I just sit here and wait for him to say something? Put on the Jeopardy music. Like I say, put on the Jeopardy music, and then I do it with my mouth. I'm actually going to check and make sure everything's good for the stream. Okay. Check Twitch. Check YouTube. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Chillin'. Alright, I think we're good on the platform still. So, guess let's keep on, I'll leave the closet now. I guess he was serious about that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs this time, because we went down before. Ooh. This looks like that part in the Gmod level we played. Executive bathroom. Money in the morning. Money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money. Crisp. Crispy. Concords. Goated. Stream bathrooms. Lime. They couldn't put time. Dope. Crusty ass mirror. I mean, it's a cool painting, I guess. Alright, nothing really interesting in the bathroom. There that goes. I got 2 phones. One for my clients and one for my bros. It's the PG version of that song. This looks suspicious. I don't want to go in here and then the doors close because I want to see what's in here. There's an elevator. Not the panda. Business strategy. Right, so if we shoot all the pandas in the world, we'll make a lot of money. God, I'm surprised I didn't think of that. Genius. Uh-oh. That paper's glowing. Should we... Should we go in the elevator or should we go check out that other room? There's so many things to do. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go look at this other thing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Watch it not be 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
A big door. Alright guys, watch your head. Oh. What the hell? Oh, we got another elevator. Wish I could see something with a flashlight. This is turning scary. What's going on? I don't like this light. Loading.
Descending deeper into the
Scary.
building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Did I get shorter?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
Bro just
when for
learned free
years
will.
It had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Welcome to the club. Don't spark at me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ah, here we go. Here's where it gets interesting. Now, do we want to go in the mind control facility and get mind controlled? Or do we want to escape? It's like a psychological... Like, this is very interesting. Making me question my questions. I like this. What should I do? If I go mind control facility, then I'm just following what the company wants. But if I want to escape, quote unquote, I could try and see what that goes to. Or maybe the company put that there on purpose, because, I mean, it is in red, you know. I think I don't really want to get mind controlled, so I think I want to escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't know if we should go down this one now. He said if I go down there, I'm gonna die, and the narrator wasn't wrong. I don't know if we should go down there. Because then we'll have to restart. No, we won't. I'm not gonna die.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I feel like it's lying to me. Like I don't think it's telling the truth. I don't know. Questioning. Fuck it. Don't jump scare me.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I want to die. Yes, I want to die. Oh wow, that actually is literally death. I could turn around. Ah, fuck it. I'm already here. Whee!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh
he
shit!
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever
What's the
in
real
his narrow
story?
vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yay!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a
What?
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Wait, what? But I didn't die. And it was
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? He was dead the whole time? Oh my gosh, it's so white in here. This is trippy as fuck. Corridor. Corduroy. Hey, what's up, dude? 2 doors. Oh, and they don't show where they go. Office computers. Yeah, I turned off some of these. Interesting. Button sounds. Ooh. I like that last one. Sounds nice. That's it. Well, that was fast. Guess I got a good ending. But I was already dead. So I don't know. Maintenance room. Guess that's another way we can go. Oh, so these must be different things that can happen. Zone. What the hell? Interesting. The lounge, more office stuff. Why is this thing counting down? Oh. So it's actually just showing me all that I can do. One option. One doorway to maintenance in the lounge. First choice. Obey. Disobey. Oh. Two options. Vent. There's a vent. To confusion ending. What about this? Event. So there's 4 endings? Or is there more? Interesting. Game is a mindfuck. Greetings, omnipotent, omnipotent. Where do I go from here? Stanley's office. Wait a second. Some of these are different. Why does that one have 2 computers? And 3 things. And then this one doesn't have anything at all besides the computer. Oh. There's different offices. I'm probably not supposed to look at all this stuff. I'm probably supposed to go back. Oops. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. So no. Weird. Okay, well, I guess I'm done. Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
If I pull this lever, is it gonna close my game? Probably.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Quit to... What do you mean? If I quit the game, then... Oh, but...
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
What should I do? Should I let it happen or should I quit? It's telling me to quit. Game's a mind fuck. I don't like it. I want to get one of the endings though. But if I quit, it's just going to take me back. I wonder what happens after I die. You got an ending? What ending? I'm curious. I don't know. I'm going to quit to main menu. I'm going to see what that does. Okay, it just takes me back to main menu. Guess let's just go back.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Okay, we got the desk with the 3. Huh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Gotta keep checking the doors. You never know. Okay. Awaiting input. Input received. Okay, that's 2 out of 5.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Huh. Strange. I don't even want to talk. I'm just thinking. This game is giving me a headache.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. I don't like what he says. I'll make my own damn decisions.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Coffee.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I didn't know that. Was there another door? Was there something I didn't see? Shit. Okay, well, alright, whatever. All good. Okay, we have 2 doors. That goes to maintenance, I think. Yeah, and this goes to the vent. What do we think? I think I want to go over here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. We're going down under. We're going back to hell.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Uh-oh.
From here, it's, left.
I don't believe you. Oh. Looks like we have to go that way.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What do you mean?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
This guy's
It's
just
clearly...
rage baiting.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
What do you mean you're rustling your
Now,
papers?
let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've
got it?
now. This
Okay.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. That truck's gonna ram me, I bet. Or not. Can I go past the truck? I don't want it to run me over. I'll just go down. Oh my god.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about,
do you mean?
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? Oh my god. I didn't even do that. He just restarted the game on his own.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Alright, we're speedrunning.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, that one's not on anymore. This one is. The input thing for that is not there anymore. It was right here. Maybe I shouldn't go so far ahead. I ought to check all the computers. This game is trippy. Very trippy. Very trippy. Picking all the doors.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over. Completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Yeah,
Stanley,
there's a bunch of doors.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
I turned off
I
the computer.
I'm sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I can't even go this way. There's chairs in front of it. Let's find the story. What should I do? How many doors are there that I can go in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask Siri. Pick a number between 1 and 5. Okay. Said 1. Said 1. So we're gonna go on this one.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting
No,
over
Siri,
and
no,
over
I'm
again.
not talking
It's
to
gotta
you.
be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Why'd you restart it? We were going... Okay, game. Alright. Calm down. What if I just don't touch anything?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That's
Perhaps he had
different.
simply
There's
missed
not
the
even a
memo.
computer there. It's just a pencil sharpener. That's different. This is also different. This wasn't right here, I don't think. Turn off that computer. That's different. I'm not supposed to be walking through that chair. Normally I'd be able to shake these doors. I can't shake the doors anymore either. Turn that off. Okay. Turn that one off. That input thing isn't anywhere to be found. milk, coffee.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be
Oh.
remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, one guy had a pencil sharpener as his computer. I don't believe him. I think there's something here. Okay, maybe there's nothing. I'm gonna check every door. All the doors. Every cranny. Doesn't really look like anything's out of place. The only thing that was out of place was that pencil sharpener.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Wait, what?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the
What?
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay, comprendo. That's trippy. That's insane. That's crazy. What the hell? This game is hurt.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I
What?
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Did we just get into
Do you
Red Dead
remember,
Redemption?
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
What?
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yay.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I walked
Some
around.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
Okay.
care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
What do you mean? No. Oh, fucking. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's changing again. We're changing again. Okay. This game is... It's already been an hour? This game is insane.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Surely, right? Oh, this is open now. That wasn't like that before. And make sure I turn off all the computers. I have a feeling that something else is going to change. What if I go the right way, though, and not follow his line? I like not doing what people tell me to do. In the right sense. I don't know. Stanley is the narrator. I shouldn't go against the narrator. Just this time, though. If he starts to be a prick, then I'll go against him. But for now, I will respect his wishes. Can't even turn that off. Interesting. All right, Stanley. Oh wait, no, I'm Stanley.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
Whoa, what's going on with the light?
There? Well, I'd like to apologize.
The
Not
light,
sure where I was going with all
the
that.
yellow.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the hell? What is going on? Da-da-da. Hopefully I'm not getting copyrighted. What? The Riddler was here. What the hell is going on? We're going down. Number 6. Mr. 6. Keep going. 38. This is weird. Zigzag. Zigzag. Oh. Oh, no way, dude. That's from Payday. Is that an Easter egg? That's cool. What is up with this music? Okay, I'm just gonna follow the line. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's weird. Hey, I'm following the thing. I'm following the right way. Wait, but it... Oh my god, this is hurting my brain. This is actually insane.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Gotcha. Hold on. No, I know what to do. Nice. Alright. We got the picture of the fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Why is there 3 lines? And why can't I can't go in this one? But that's the one that we went on originally. Why is there 3? That's a new way we haven't been. This takes us back to the beginning. We ought to go this way, right? This is a new route. We're gonna check these doors though. Check out the new route. Okay, well that just takes us back here.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been
Like I had a
through,
trademark on the line.
No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No, stop! Oh my god. It keep... Why does it keep restarting? This thing is being an ass face.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No, I want to go this direction. Okay, we'll go that direction. It's
Now,
like the back
yes,
rooms.
this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
This
Use
is definitely
your
going in
imagination.
circles.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Well, you know, we could start a business where we...
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
They trademarked it. Okay, just don't even acknowledge the yellow line. Not even there.
Ah, a choice.
Here we go.
get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
I do
walk in
too.
circles for a minute. Okay, so
Okay.
I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse
I actually do this in
door
real life.
that
I like to
leads
pace
here.
whenever I think.
And that in turn means that
Helps.
our destination corresponds with the
Well, sometimes I
counter-inverted
pace.
reverse door's
A lot of times I
origin.
just hit one of
So
these.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Hold on, I wasn't listening. I was walking. What if I want to go left, though? Okay, I guess we're going right.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
The confusing ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
It's been 8 times?
That's really how all this goes?
What?
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because
Wait,
it's
this
written
tells me all
here
the
on
endings.
This thing, wall. Well, who
Oh, I
consulted
don't want to
me?
get the 8th ending.
Why
The
don't I
narrator's
get to
gone after a long
decide?
time. Stanley
Why don't
dies.
I get a say in all of this?
What?
Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we
My
break the
camera's about to go
cycle?
dead. Hold on.
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Hold
Will
on,
something
guys.
happen? So, okay.
Give you guys the life back. The battery's
I
about to
guess
die.
now we just wait. You know, I suppose
it
in
plugged
some
up, but
way
it's still
that this
dying.
is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Right.
We'll find out, won't we?
I guess we
Eventually.
will.
Well, in the meantime, if you do
What was that? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, this is a lot like getting over it. It's just restart. Back at the beginning. This is a mind fuck, dude. I'm leaned up in my chair now because it's that serious.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it
He
mean?
didn't leave me.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But doesn't he know that we did all this? So I saw one that says like he forgets about the past things.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
And you
he
knew
wanted
that
to stop
perfectly
by
well,
the
too.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, something's now it's
Wow.
kind of weird.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
What if we take in the
Thank
scenery?
goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Uh-oh, I'm on the couch now.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
You got mad at me last time because I left so fast. Don't get mad at me again.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Thanks, game. Okay, so we went down there, but we went down. What if we go down there and just go straight? Or should we go to the side? What do we think? I think we'll go down this way
And so
and
he
just go all the way
detoured
down.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, wait, that's where we came from. Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Come on, man. I wanted to go back in the broom closet. Why'd you block it off? Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I like that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Anything special in the bathroom this time? No. Alright, dude. Oh, there was that other elevator that we didn't go on. Let's do that. Should we go up or down? 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 I'm gonna say up. Let's go up to the big top. So that's where this music comes from. It comes from this thing. Interesting. Yo, this music is a vibe. I'm vibing right now. This is fire. Just cuss.
Sir, excuse me? Did you just do the thing?
Did he say the word? Huh? Oh, haha, funny haha. What if I click down this time? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that elevator is literally just there to fuck with you. Gotcha. Alright, well, we're going to the boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. that kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
That was nice. Bring back the music. Oh. Cool. Oh, that'd be cool if that went somewhere. That'd be a really hidden ending doing that. Be wild. Well, I've already gotten this ending though. Okay, I clicked up. Clicked up. Actually. This game is a mindfuck, man. Wait, what if I go back up? I wonder if that changes anything.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. This goes to where that was down there on the bottom earlier. Hello, secret camera. Touch.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah, you
What
see?
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. So he said it spoiled it earlier. I guess I wasn't supposed to go up the escape way. Touch.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
104
number
got
of an
fired.
employee in the building,
601 got
Stanley's
fired.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
What does
And
that say?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, just like an actual corporate office.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
You know,
Had
it's
Stanley
real.
really been under someone's control all this time?
Yes.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
No.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Some people accept what they're given.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
No.
life in someone else's control? Never.
Yeah.
It was unthinkable.
Rebellion.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, wake up.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Yes.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
There's a door over here. Console disabled. I bet I have to, I wonder if this is open by doing all those, other computers. Keep my eye out for that. It's like that scene in The Incredibles.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Or do I? Listen. The world had to be fixed. No, I'm just playing. I'm not about to pull a light Yagami. Maybe I should have. I don't know what happened. Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Absolutely.
Was it over?
I hope so. I'm yawning.
Yes. He had won.
Yay!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Yes!
Freedom was mere
Yes!
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I do kind of
Where
wonder
had
what
his
happened.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
Really bright.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
I
No
like
longer
that.
would anyone tell him where to go, what
Don't
to
understand
do,
it, just feel
or
it.
how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will
Christopher
be
Nolan.
his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Cinematic.
The
Cinematic.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I like that ending. Well, we beat it. It says complete the game. We beat it. Well, I guess that was the true ending and all the other ones were bullshit. Huh. That was the good ending, the freedom ending. What to do now? In about an hour and a half. Everyone's asleep right now, so like nobody's watching. What should we do? I definitely should have saved this for tomorrow. But we're already too invested now. Hey, if you're watching the VOD, thank you. Well, maybe he's lying. Maybe it's not the end.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's not interact with anything and see what happens.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
But I didn't
he
go.
entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to
There's
the
one
meeting
way that I
room,
didn't
and
go.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This is pretty crazy looking. We need a key card for that. Oh, I bet there was a key card in there and I just missed it. Long fall. Wait, there's freedom down there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Your mom.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but
I'm a
I
rebel.
really do want to help you,
Shut
to
up.
show you something beautiful.
No, you don't.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't trust you. You lie.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do I want to take the red pill or the blue pill? Red pill or the blue? Left. My right, your left. Wait. My left, your right. Left, right. Right, left. He said to go in the red door. What if I just literally don't listen to him and just do whatever I want? Is he gonna just leave? Go in the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
This is a key card that I need or something.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Should we keep rage baiting him? What should, I think we should keep rage baiting him.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Thanks,
You see?
Stan.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Yes.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all
Did
for
you?
nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
Like a pirate
Vehicles?
ship?
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me
No, skill
absolutely
trees are lame.
nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that third door is kind of intriguing me. But I don't want to listen to him. I want to keep rage baiting him and see what happens. I'm gonna go on the complete opposite side.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Can I just leave? No. Let me give it a 1.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know. Take it with
I
a
guess
grain
it
of
isn't
salt.
my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
Oh.
be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Worldwide leaderboard. Oh my god, is that real? Oh, Stanley 427 is online. That time isn't accurate. Or is it? Kinda cool. I think I want to go in this store now.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
4.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Sure,
Let me boot it
I
up.
guess. Okay.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very
Okay.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't
4
you give it
hours?
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Yes.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since
You're
my game was so
absolutely welcome.
awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Yeah, what do we have?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Playing somebody else's game. What game are we playing?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's
Is
our
this-
backstory?
wait.
What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians
Oh
below
my
you from up
God.
high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic
That's
purpose.
cool.
Yes, that must be it. What
Wait,
a
what?
fascinating
I know what
venture
game
into
this
the
is. This
experience
is
of total
Firewatch, isn't it?
mental
Or is this a different
depravity.
one?
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it
It is-
seems there's even more.
I actually really
Come,
want to play
let's
this game.
venture
I might play it
outward
on
and see
stream.
what else is out there.
That was a Gmod noise. But I don't want to spoil the game for me, because I actually want to play this. That wind is loud. Bruh. It's kind of cool. Beautiful art. I like this. Yeah, I guess I'm playing Firewatch now.
No, it can't be.
Can't be what?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh,
Hey!
thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
What are you talking about? That would have been
Out
awesome.
of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No, let me out.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Attack on Titan.
Okay,
Great
I
looking game.
think this will be just the thing.
Okay.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
What?
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Hold on,
Okay,
guys,
so
I
what
gotta install phone.
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
It's Rocket League.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must.
There's no bases.
Okay, Stanley, here's
football.
the ball. Have fun.
Oh, wait, which team am I on? I'm on blue team. Man, I haven't played Rocket League in a long time. Go!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes, it is.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Did I just...
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop.
just had a
I
ball.
simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh my god. Balls. Balls. Why is there so many? Balls. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you enjoying
Yeah.
this, Stanley?
That's
You
kind of
having
fun.
fun?
Yeah.
Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your
Hey.
little fun comes to an end. This is my game,
I was having
and what
fun.
I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
Not
Without
very
rules
nice.
or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
No,
And
you're
since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Hey. Give me a ball at least. Okay, well he just left me here. Cool guys, we're playing Rocket League. Rocket League, but no cars or balls. So it's just nothing. Should I jump in the hole? I think that's my only way out.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Bro. Oh,
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
we're going rogue. We're in fact going rogue. I like this. Okay, I just fell off. Oh my god. Now this is Gmod. And everything's broken. This is weird. There's so many lights. By the way. Second, I just came from there. It's trippy. Ooh, light. Bonk. 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 Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Do I just wait too? Oh. Loading. Oh. Okay. We're back again for the, what, 10th time now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, guys. There it is. New content. I want to see the new content.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
Yay, new content. Yay! We're gonna see new stuff. Finally.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Cool.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please,
excuse me.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh. That was fun.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure
Dude,
it's
it's an
just
elevator.
the beginning
That's
of
awesome.
a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the
don't do
new
that to me,
content.
dude.
I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yay. While we're sitting in the elevator,
I have to say,
Never mind.
initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
brick wall. Oh, it's behind us. The jump circle. We get to jump. No way.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We can jump. Final press. But here, I'll do it with this hand. Final press. I missed my keyboard. Aww. No more jumping.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
One second. Keep going. I think it's late.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to
How's
say,
it already been an hour and 40?
initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yeah.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Please
Now,
don't.
I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes.
Nice.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No.
No frills.
No.
No gimmicks.
I don't want to do this
Just
anymore.
you and me having a great time together like always.
No.
What do you say, friend?
No. Oh my god. Is it gonna actually restart from the... This is different. This is very different. Hold on a minute. This is quite different. The picture of where we start originally.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
But I should probably. Emo taught me one thing. Always go in the vent. Coffee nut. That's a cool shot. Going down. Loading.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow. This is beautiful. I'm frozen. Oh. Wait, why is my... Oh, it changed my controls back to the old thing. I'm having to right click to go forward.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then,
Yes, I can do it with one
video
hand
games
now.
had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Back when YouTube was simple, back when life was simple, before the TikTok, everything was good. 2013. And that was so long ago. 13 years ago. That was when I started watching Vanoss, dude. Holy shit. Well, because it happened. Absolutely. Me first dollar. Oh, that's like an actual dollar. A real picture of a dollar. Oh, they have their own record. That's pretty cool. Wow. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years? What? That's actually an achievement? It is impossible to get this achievement. Wow, those are actual achievements. British Academy Award. Yeah, I remember this like game did a lot of like it did really, really good on with critics. I remember everyone loved this. It's pretty cool. There's a ghost talking.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Come on,
It isn't even
don't
the
talk to
Stanley
yourself like
Parable
that.
anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless
on.
husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I mean, I think it's kind of rad. I want to see what's down here. Maybe not. Little Wars. Person of the Year. Well, another review.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Greatest wealth is memory.
These were
Wait.
simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Serious room. How do I go to the serious room? I have to go back. I want to go in the serious room, but these boxes are in the way. I'll go back. This is open now.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh. This turned eerie.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh god.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Steam can be a little harsh. I like how they have this one back here.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
This was in 2018.
Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I thought that would lift me up. Well, this is something. Steam can be a harsh place, dude. They'll rip you to shreds if you make a bad game. No pressure.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Don't beat yourself up over that. Come on. Just a couple of reviews.
What's this one got to
Keep
say?
it professional, not personal.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the
This guy had
narrator can
almost 10
catch up with
hours.
these long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
2014.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customers.
Are you not going to acknowledge the
Yes,
thing that's coming out of the
skip
water?
button we shall have.
Okay, that's what?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped
There's
right
a door.
past it. It's what the players have been asking for,
Maybe
and
not.
I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the
I'm just gonna let him talk.
or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years,
I'm just
until
gonna check my
just
emails real
yesterday,
quick.
here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until two.
Okay.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of
I
time
was
for
trying
me
to
to
click it
deliver a
again.
long, rambling monologue full of... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Right.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Bye.
It's not... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks? I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak.
It's been 12 years, Stanley.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much
Let him
time.
talk.
I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
A
ever
year?
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me
Narrator? Uh-oh. Narrator? Hello? Did he die? Dude, it was 1 year. Did it jump like 100 years? Why's the fire alarm going off? I hate that noise. Go.
But they didn't understand the game
Oh
was
my God.
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough.
Oh, the
They
plant
had
died.
to leave a pathetic little
Look at the
thumbs
back.
down review and make
Plant died and
all
the
of their
clock fell.
pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much.
Now he's dead again.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
Oh my god. Like an infinite loop. Oh, now it looks like Portal. Oh god, am I just gonna stand here? Is the building gonna collapse on me? Oh, it's sunlight. Freedom. Please, anyone. Save me. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, now it's getting kind of freaky. Ooh, berries. No. Oh yes, great berry textures. Oh, then the plants died. It was beautiful for like 5 seconds. This is very strange.
What was that noise?
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Okay. Can we even press the button again? No. Guess we just gotta go. Nothing we can do. We get another ending?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
It's a different dialogue. New content. Ah, God, Guys,
good.
I gotta
You
see it.
notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
It's new content. Better be good. After this, I'm done. Already been 2 hours.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly
Wait, that said
disappointing
that was
this
backwards.
ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Just the two of us, we can make it if just the
Calling
two
it the
of
Stanley
us.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh, why'd you go fucking... Oh, these are like logo ideas. That looks like Red Dead. Red Dead. Yeah, I kind of like the cursive. You know, I like that one too. That one's kind of backroomsy. I like the font of that. That's dumb. Thanks for attending my meeting. No, this one's perfect.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oh, so this was the Google image that I saw. Esau. English.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
I want to get off this game, man. Reassurance bucket. Is it just a bucket? Please, no screenshots. Guys, don't screenshot.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Stepniece? What? I like the white.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is.
Man. I like the
Or
white one
actually,
better.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my
Yeah,
decision.
you're
We're
right.
moving on.
Stick to your word. Oh. Oh, I don't have any more jumps remaining. I used them all. Damn it. Free new and easy achievement? I want an achievement. Gimme. Pull the lever, receive your
Now,
achievement.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm
What?
not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I
Man.
promise it will happen.
Come on, man. You can't do that to me. Asshole. I keep feeling like those cars are gonna come alive and run me over.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Ooh, the exit sounds nice. It's pretty.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
That's kind of scary. Oh. 1 out of 6. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I'm not getting everything. Did I already beat the game? I want to leave. The exit's up here is what it's saying, so I want to leave. I don't give a shit about...
Oh, goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the bucket exhibit. You see, there's a
Bucket?
surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the bucket. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll
okay,
get out of your
okay.
hair now.
We'll go look at the bucket. Fine, jeez.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem.
Bucket's
with
not
the
there.
game. It's the Stanley Parable
Never mind.
Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
I like
Come
it.
on, give it a try.
Bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your
I mean,
body.
it's a pretty
And in
cool
fact,
bucket, I guess.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
What do you guys
The
think?
benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Cool. Oh, now I just have a bucket. Awesome. Alright, I'm taking the bucket with me. Mine now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Wait, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I want to press that. That's kind of cool.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the
button's
game.
too big.
Isn't that wonderful?
The button's too big though. He just, like that sign said, too big, too small, and just right. This is a huge button.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just
Jim.
play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I used to be an actor. I know how to do this.
Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply?
Yes.
Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button. Jim. Yes, you see?
That's cool.
What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button
leave.
described you. Do it again, do it again.
I'm not your dog. Don't tell me to do it again.
Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Tired of the Jim button. Fuck the Jim button. I'm not Jim. Need some more lore for me to be Jim. I guess if you're acting, you make.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Alright, I'm leaving. I don't care about any of this other stuff. I want to leave. Damn it. Yes. Leave, leave, leave. Okay, we got further than last time. That's a bag. That's a cool little art. Pretty sick. They're making a Backrooms movie. It comes out this year. I think that's gonna be cool.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
That's it?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
What?
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Oh, I didn't even look at the bottom of this pit.
Yes,
That would have been fun.
yes, this is
would've
much
jumped in it.
better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Right? Okay, I'm smelling what you're cooking.
I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Perfect.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh. This is nice. And it's like an actual menu. I love the fonts for this. I love this. This is amazing. I heavily like this. Let's see what he says. I know I said I'm about to get off, but let's just see what he says.
This is the story of a man named...
Okay, skip. It's wanting me to play it again, then I'm not doing... Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Yay,
mean?
the balloons.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket.
I got a bucket now. Bucket, man, I got a bucket. Cool.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office... Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel
Oh my
that, can't you?
God.
The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined.
What the fuck?
And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well,
Can't
I've
even put the
never...
bucket anywhere anyway.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed.
There are many
and evolved
buckets
over the
like this
years.
one, but this one
Let
is
him
mine.
have it.
This is my bucket. Fuck you. Yeah.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once
What are
and
you talking about?
for
I just
all.
said.
Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion.
Okay.
Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their
Yeah.
relationship to broom closets in the natural order. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Stanley and the bucket.
You found one of them. One of
Oh,
the miniature
yeah.
Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Cool.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. Another miniature Stanley
Another one.
figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like
hate that.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I like the mini stands. Wait, no, I don't. Uh-oh. I take that back. Dang, it's 9:30. Playing this for like 2 hours. 2.5 hours nearly.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Like, there's so many different things that we could do. Interesting.
The lights
I like
rose
these games, but
on an
they're
enormous
just
room
really
packed with
repetitive.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place
Obviously.
hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I like A to B type of games. Simple.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
It's gonna be okay, Bucket. Promise.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
What the fuck?
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in
Fuck
the
outta
entire
here, bot.
world. At this point,
Get
he
outta
could
here.
trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy,
What if I turn it
or
on
sad,
this time?
or content. Walking, eating,
noise.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power. Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
I hope so.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest
Yes.
and darkest enemy,
Yes.
freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned,
Sounds fun.
but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
What?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place, not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not
No.
while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very
Yeah.
soon now, he was about to find out.
He died. And we're back. Okay.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
I'm not taking the bucket. Okay. Oh, I can't even escape. How do I exit the game? Can I? Well, I guess the only way to exit the game is to Alt F4. Wait a sec. Oh, no way. My keyboard just died. That's the reason why I couldn't use my keyboard. I have it wireless, so I have to charge it. That's such a weird time for it to go. I thought the fucking game turned off my computer. Turned off my keyboard. Okay. Well, it's already been like 2.5 hours. I don't think I'm going to play the rest of this. It is insanely long, which that's what it said. It said you literally had to play for like 10 or 12 hours just to beat everything. But I already got the ending for it. I already beat it, technically. So I'm chilling. So I guess we'll call it there for tonight. We'll play something else tomorrow, I guess. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how life is. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. Whoever did. Probably no one. But hey, it is what it is. If you're watching the VOD in the future, hi future people. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I guess we'll just turn on some music and then we'll go ahead and end the stream. Hopefully this is on there, right? What do we have to offer? Same as always. Since we played Read My Mind to start, I think we'll play the remix to end. How about that? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys pretty soon. Alright. Bye, everyone.